Good afternoon, folks. PA Wrestling here. Joe Youngblood and Chuck Nestle doing the finals of the Pioneer Athletic Conference Championships at Boyertown High School. Our Parade of Champions is over. The national anthem has been played, and we're going to get ready to get down to business here. First up at 106 pounds, we have Brandon Meredith, a sophomore from Springford, with a record of 26-6, coming in as the 1 seed. His opponent is Luke Resnick from Owen J. Roberts, a junior, with a record of 28-5. Chuck, why don't you tell a little bit about how they got here today?
Meredith got to the final by way of a bye and beating Matt Wild in the semifinals. He avenged his 2 losses from earlier in the year. He pretty much controlled the whole semifinal match, wrestled a really, really nice match, and now he gets to go against Resnick in the finals. Resnick beat Schlag from Phoenixville and then beat Coons from Upper Perkiomen. Pretty much controlled his semifinal match against Coons. And we'll see what these two got for us tonight. This should be a good match.
Both wrestlers in white singlets. Resnick is in with the red stripes on the side, and Meredith with the blue and gold stripes down the sides.
We did this match earlier in the year at Owen. Meredith got the best of them in overtime. Let's see if Resnick's got an answer for him here in the Pac-10 final.
You know, no better time than now to get the revenge on him. You remember Resnick started out with a quick 4-0 lead, took him down, put him to his back, and then, you know, ends up losing in overtime to Meredith. So, you know, he's going to be looking to really get after it here and stay on top of him and, again, impose his will on Meredith. But we'll see. Meredith's wrestling well at the same time, coming off some big wins recently after a few setbacks earlier in the season. Just waiting here to dry up a few wet spots on the mat. They were just recently mopped before the finals.
Meredith has a career 60-18 record. Resnick coming in with a 52-24 record.
Resnick, a junior 2-year starter. Didn't wrestle much his freshman year. He was relinquished the spot at 106 to his brother Ryan, who we'll see later at 132 pounds. He was a full-time starter last year at 106. So, you know, he's got some little bit more experience, but not a whole lot. And here we go. We won't have time on the clock today, as you can see in the visual on the graphics, but we will be announcing the time periodically through each period. Big thanks to Boyertown hosting this event, having us here. And they got us up top, just outside the press box, so we're getting a bird's eye view today. We're not mat side for once. Early goings here, just a lot of hand fighting. Both guys jockeying for position.
I'm really looking forward to how Meredith, Resnick, and the Wild Kid kind of match up against each other the next 3 weeks. I think all 3 of them have aspirations of possibly getting a Hershey. So it's going to be fun to watch them the next 2 weeks here.
No, I totally agree. I think they're gonna butt heads a lot here in the coming weeks. There's Resnick in on a shot. Meredith doing a good job getting chest high and blocking. Resnick now got 2 hands on it. He lets off, thinks better of it.
About 1 minute left in the first period.
Good shot, but well defended by Brandon Meredith. Meredith tries to snap him down in the front head. Both guys wrestling from their knees right now. We have 3 mats going right now. We have the 1st, 3rd, and 5th place matches. Right now, Matt Wild is wrestling for 3rd place against Jared Coons from Upper Perk. There's Resnick in on another shot. Got a head inside single. Meredith doing a good job of getting pressure into him, not letting him come up with that. And we get the stalemate called.
Let's see if Coach Brown can keep his composure over there in his corner this week.
Yeah, he was getting a little fired up earlier in the day today.
Yeah.
Not really surprised. You know, you wrestled him. He's a fierce competitor.
Yeah, he's
and
fierce.
And it translates to his coaching. There we go. End of the first period. Ended scoreless. Not a surprise. These guys know each other very well. Meredith wins the toss and elects to take down, trying to score those first critical points for a match that went to overtime last time. It may come into play. We will have to see. Here we go on the restart. Resnick getting some pressure forward. Meredith not really making any move to come out just yet. Now he's to his feet. Resnick, good job of the mat return. Come to the top looking for a cradle. Meredith scoots out, and there's your escape 15 seconds into the second period, sorry.
In today's finals, Boyertown has 11 finalists. Owen J. Roberts has 6 finalists. Springford has 4. Pottstown has 3. Methacton and Upper Perk will both have 2 young gentlemen in the finals.
Yes, Phoenixville, Pope John Paul, and Park Valley will not have anyone representing them in the finals today. Again, still 1-0 here in the second period between Meredith and Resnick. Neither has asserted control of this match. They're both just kind of feeling each other out. Resnick was in on 2 decent shots. However, it was countered well by Meredith.
About 1 minute to go in the second period.
There's the dump attempt by Resnick. He's got it to 2 takedown, take the 2-0 lead. You know, Chuck, that's been Luke's bread and butter for the better part of since I've been around since elementary, and he hasn't really gone to it that much this year. People have been scouting it and know what's coming, but there he shows that when you're good at something, it's all about execution.
Yeah, he's pretty slick.
Again, Resnick doing a good job coming out to the side, getting good pressure forward. He probably maybe get up on his toes a little bit more, create a little bit more pressure, keep Meredith from coming up. Not sure how they'll allow him to ride like this before calling a stall.
And defending somebody like that even makes you, kind of takes the wind out of you a little bit. You know it's coming and you still can't stop it.
Yep.
Lukey does a nice job. He's controlling him on top now. About 5 seconds to go.
And that's how we'll end the period. 2-1 lead for Resnick off the shot he scored upon him. They're going to put him down, it looks like. Look to extend that lead with escape or a reversal. And that will, regardless, is going to force Meredith to up his tempo. Meredith with the head lever attempt. Try to tie those wrists. Resnick doing a good job keeping his hands forward. It's like, Meredith cuts him.
Minute 30 to go.
Sorry about that, the score not being updated. Now score is accurate, 3-1. As Chuck said, with just about now, minute 20. We're seeing a little bit more action out of Brandon Meredith. He kind of sat back to start the match, and now he's got to turn it up here in the last minute. Resnick doing a good job of having his head defense going first.
Yeah, Luke's got to keep the pressure on here. This is similar to the first match. Luke was ahead, and Meredith just kept coming. Luke's got to stay offensive here. I can hear his Kelch yelling, win it, go win it. Wants him to be offensive, can't get.
Meredith in on a shot, he's going to try and split the legs. He's got him on, now put him down his hip. Funk attempt by Resnick, he's got to stay on that toe there. We wind down, not a lot of time left. He's got him in trouble.
About 20 seconds to go.
And there's a takedown to tie it by Meredith.
3-3, 15 seconds to go in the third period.
Granby attempts.
Little scramble.
But runs out of real estate. maybe a little bit more room on the mat, they would have had an opportunity to come out.
This is 11 and a half seconds.
I don't know if that was a Granby attempt or what, but he almost got put to his back there. As we wind down, here we go.
First final going to overtime.
Going to sudden victory. 1 minute on the clock. First takedown wins. If it's still tied after this, they'll flip a coin and go to 2 mandatory 30-second rideouts. Shot attempt by Meredith. Nice job by Resnick with the counter. Catch him with the underhook. Now he's got him in the front head. He's looking to attack that near leg. Meredith doing a good job of keeping that leg away. Now he's looking to sucker drag him out of that front headlock. And they go out of bounds. And on the reshot it is Resnick. He's got it up in the air. He switched off to a double. Now he's in trouble. He's not on either leg, but he's tight on the elbows.
20 seconds.
Resnick comfortable down there. That's where he gets his dump from. Trying to spin. It looks like Meredith's going to have him. Nothing yet. And there's a 2. And there is your match and your champion. 5-3 in sudden victory. Brandon Meredith. Chuck, again, kind of mirrors the first match where, you know, Resnick kind of took his foot off the gas and he gets stung as a result.
Yeah, you could tell there in the third period, Meredith just kept coming. He was being the offensive guy, and he took advantage.